breath and sound. Oh, that's what we did. There we go. Okay, we stay there late into the evening until it becomes too dark to paint properly. So we'd made some progress. I have no idea what that did. Loading screen. Oh, alarm clock. The sound of an alarm pulls me out of a fitful slumber and into the unpleasant state of wakefulness. Oh yeah, I've got to go exercise. I linger under the blanket for a few minutes, gathering energy to rise up while making excuses as for why I already haven't. Honestly, I wouldn't mind staying here for all day. School is surprisingly exhausting after a long pause, and the culture shock has still not faded, I think. Still, despite getting an impression that skipping class is easy here, I don't think they are gonna let me get away that easily. And the nurse is bound to keep breathing down my neck with talk of exercising as well. So eventually, I do rise up, swallow the morning medications, and put on my old soccer clothing. Thanks to my condition, I was exempted from taking part in gym classes at Yamaku, so I didn't get issued with the gym outfit. I'd order some to cover such a contingency, but wearing my old soccer clothes is kind of nostalgic. I can't use them for that anymore, so maybe they can get a new life this way. I miss that, a bit like me. After all, if I'm going to start taking care of myself, I can't afford to slack around. I'll start from the basics. Basics which include keeping the rest of my body in shape along with what little I can do to strengthen my heart. Maybe then I can go back to something approaching a normal life, or at least something where I'm less likely to fall over dead at any minute. I'm surprised to discover that I'm not the only person present at the track. Not just that, but it's a face I've seen before. Who was Emmy? Emmy, I bet it's Emmy. The prosthetic leg girl who bowled me over in the hallway yesterday is running on the track lithely, like a half-mechanical gazelle. What was her name? Emmy. It was a short one, but I can't remember. Emmy. She seems to be running laps at a somewhat easy lope, her prosthetic legs clacking rhythmically on the hard track surface. I wonder what reason she has for running this early in the morning. Maybe it's something akin to mine, and the nurse is oppressing the poor girl to jog, just like he is oppressing me. I certainly wouldn't be here if it weren't for my health, and his prompting me to do so. And even with things being the way they are, it's only because I wanted to get out of it get it out of the way early. The fact that I would be less likely to encounter someone who would witness my pitiful attempts to get in shape was a mere happy accident. I'd leave it, but it seems that my former assailant noticed me on her last lap. She waves at me cheerfully and jogs over. Good morning. Your name is Hisao, right? She grins, seemingly pleased that she remembered my name. You may not remember me. Emmy, I knocked you over in the hall yesterday. Yeah, you almost killed me. How could I forget such a blunt introduction? Emmy has the decency to look vaguely apologetic for a moment before giggling. Yeah, sorry about that, again. Well, so long as you don't make a habit of it, I suppose I'll be fine. Great. I'm not sure she realized I was joking. So the spy consultant the nurse was talking about, is that actually you? That's right. Oh. Oh. I was expecting someone from the nursing staff, to be honest. What, are you saying I don't look like I could be a spy? No, this is more like a relief. I was afraid he would have someone to watch my every move. Unless you are here to do exactly that. No, I'm here for my own reasons. The nurse just asked me if I had seen a messy-haired transfer student who looks like he's kinda lost around the track. So why are you down here? Emmy strikes a dramatic pose. No, she didn't. Oh, there you go. Training. Apparently that's a dramatic pose. For what? Track. Ah, I see. You're on the track team then. Emmy nods enthusiastically. Yep, I'm one of the better runners too. And modest about it too. Hey, you should join up. It's good exercise, you know. I think that much activity is probably out of the question for me. Nah, I'm not even sure I really like running all that much. Plus, I'm just not into organized sports, you know. It's true, I never really got that much into soccer. I mean, I run around with my friends and all, but that was really the only reason I ever played. It wasn't for the glory to be found on the field, that's for sure. Emmy seems to understand my meaning. I see. Not that into the whole organization thing. But now that you're here, I guess we're going to run together, huh? What? Sure, I guess. She's gonna lap me so quickly. Emmy seems pleased. Are you gonna warm up? Real men don't warm up. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Oh no, you should always warm up. Bad Hisao. She scolds me enthusiastically, but smiles and leans closer. Please back off. I'm going to be with Hanako. I'm sorry, Emmy. Oh, what'd I do? I hate warming up too. She laughs suddenly. Heck, and I don't even have to stretch my legs. As if to confirm her statement, she bounces up and down a couple of times, giving a passing impression of standing on a pair of springs. Her leg blade seems to be quite elastic. Let's go. Motion blur. So we both take off around the track, and I can immediately see that she wasn't lying about being good at running. I could have told you that, Hisao. I actually did tell you that. I told you she was going to lap you. Very easily. Emmy moves fluidly, throwing herself into the run with a sort of wild abandon. I find myself concentrating more on running properly. Hands spread, right? And something about hitting on the balls of your feet rather than the heels. I try to match my stride to Emmy's, but it's pretty difficult. Apparently I'm not very good at it. Maybe Emmy could help me with that sometime. I'm not really feeling up to more than a couple of laps today, and slow to a walk pretty quickly. Hello? Emmy keeps running, and doesn't seem to notice that I've stopped until she passes me a second time. She quickly skids to a halt, breathing steadily in contrast to my own somewhat gasping demeanor. Finished already? Yeah, if I push any harder, I'm gonna die. I hang my head ruefully. Yeah. I'm not in very good shape right now. Emmy nods and then grins at me again. She seems to do a lot of smiling. Well, the important thing is that you started right. Next time you just have to try and hold out longer, and then longer, and eventually you'll be great. I'll keep that in mind. But right now I think I'm going to go get ready for class. Shouldn't you? Emmy shrugs unconcernedly. Nah, I've got plenty of time. I noticed that she's not wearing a watch. She just doesn't care. She's like, I'd rather run than go to class. Are you sure? Another careless shrug. Not really, but I've got to finish my routine. See you later, Hisao. See ya. I'm not sure whether this morning's experiment was a success or a failure, but I'll admit that I do feel slightly good about getting out here this morning. And like Emmy said, I just need to keep at it in order to get better, right? Practice makes perfect, or something like that. It's nice at least to feel that I've taken some semblance of control over my own health. I'll have to try to keep this up. Oh, okay. More progress was made than I formerly thought. I head back to the dorms to wash and change into my uniform, trying to resist the urge to take a really long and hot shower. I'm tired from all the running, so I just watch and unwind, but I don't want to break my slowly building routine of getting to school before the morning rush. After taking a long shower anyway, I dry myself off and get out of the stall to put on my clothes. No. Kenji, no. Get away. Out of nowhere, a shadow appears within the mist, looming and radiating malicious intent. It bursts through the fog. Please tell me you have clothes on. Please tell me you have clothes on. Sup. What are you doing here? What the hell? You scared me. What's your problem? I shouldn't be asking you that. I've been looking for you all over the place, man. What do you mean all over the place? I want to ask if he's been looking for me like that, stark naked, but hold my tongue back. I finally realize I'm still naked too, and quickly hold up my shirt in front of me, but Kenji doesn't seem to notice a thing. Why does his crotch have to be right in the way of the dialogue? His glasses are fogged up, but then why doesn't he wipe them off? Is his vision so bad it's like he's perpetually seeing through fog? You know, your room and... yeah, that's it. Hey, man, I still had to get up, though. Whatever, it's not important. Can I borrow some money? Are you kidding me? He puts on an innocent face and looks away, trying very hard to look casual. It doesn't work. He's as transparent as his window pane-sized glasses. Talking neutrally like this, wearing nothing, feels awkward. Actually, somehow it's even more awkward to be naked in front of someone when they can't see me being naked. To say nothing of the fact that he's naked as well. I try to brush off this feeling off with little success. Money? Sure. Awesome. Wait, why do you need it? Can't you just give it to me because I had the goodwill not to run through your pockets while you were in the shower? I could have, but I exercised restraint. And in the end, isn't it the thought that counts? Come on, be a pal. No, you're using the wrong phrase again. That makes no sense. If it's the thought that counts, I should withhold payment since his thoughts were so clearly impure and his intentions are probably even more sinister since he can't tell me what they are. I say as much to him. I'm offended, man, but if that is your game, then fine. I guess I have no choice. I want to order a pizza, and I already have most of the cost of the pizza. I need your help for the rest. I'll get some of that pizza too, right? No. Are you serious? Come on, share the pizza. Yeah, I would give you some, but you have class. You don't have time to eat pizza. What about you? You have class. I'm not going to class. I have to wait for the pizza and pay the guy, and then eat it. It's not easy. You have to attain the pizza stealthily. If you don't, everyone will see you and the pizza, and they will ask for a slice. It's hard work out there. Everyone wants a piece. Then you're left pizzaless in an unforgiving world. It's happened before. That's how I know. Every day I plan my vengeance, so that when people who wronged me order a pizza, I will be there, ever vigilant. Kenji strikes a dramatic pose, completely without irony. But yeah, I only need like 400 yen. Please, you're my only hope. I can't go outside and buy my own pizza, it's too far. I try not to go out unless it's absolutely necessary. Let me tell you the last time I went out without carefully planning it out in advance. I was outside. I can't remember what I was doing. Something? Standing? Maybe wondering how I got there. That's the worst way to start a story. And then, out of nowhere, it happened.